Hi everyone in English 2323, it's Dr. E and I'm here with your final weekly video. Y'all, congratulations, you made it through a semester that was certainly up and down for many of us. So congratulations on all the hard work that you've done, and there's just one more tiny thing, tiny compared to what you've been dealing with over the past couple weeks in the course, assignment to complete. So I'm just going to jump right into it and go to the content area for our final weekly module. So I definitely want you to double check your project and make sure that you posted everything, it's visible, you're not looking at feedback from others that says, I can't open this document, or, this isn't visible, whatever the case may be. But also make sure you're going in and responding to one another, responding to the folks who have engaged with your project and ideas. This is really a time to kind of, celebrate one another's creativity and ideas and approach to the project. So take some time to do that. So you're watching the instructional video, and what you have on the agenda this week is a course reflection that's due by Thursday. It is 20 points, so I know that this was likely going to be a stressful week for many of you with perhaps other course finals and whatnot. So this is a low stakes assignment that's just asking for your time and ideas, reflecting back over the course, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. So that's where we're headed this week. If you scroll down, you'll see the course reflection here. It's identified, it's categorized as a survey in D2L, and what this means is that it won't be instantly graded. So with the quizzes, I have those set up to offer an instant grade because, you have right answers, you have perhaps not so right answers, and so it's able to grade based on the answers that I've input. But with the course reflection, it's not going to give you an instant grade. So please note that if you complete your work, that if you go to the grades, and you'll see taking forever, sometimes it will show a 0 for that reflection. It'll actually show a 0. So if you see the dash, that just means something has not been graded yet. So there are a few things I'm really working to catch up on. So definitely keep your eye on D2L this week in terms of the grade book, because if you see anything wonky, I really want you to reach out as soon as possible. If you see a grade that you resubmitted, if you see something you submitted, you double checked the guidelines, you can see it there. Whatever the case may be, let me know, and let me know soon, so we can get that kind of information updated. But you may see a 0 in the course reflection when you submit that, but know that I am going to be continuously kind of going in and updating those manually, because it's not actually graded by D2L, because it's not multiple choice, that kind of thing. Anyhow, so again, keep your eye on these grades. Again, working on finalizing some of those. So let me know if you have some questions or concerns about them. Now, just in general, the course reflection is really here to give you some time to, think back over the course and offer me some suggestions, some ideas. It's really just a way for me to get a sense of perhaps what worked well, what did not work well. I do not look at the actual content of the reflection until the course is over. So please don't be hindered. Don't feel like you have to edit yourself in terms of providing perhaps constructive feedback, because I'm not looking at any of that when it comes to assigning a grade. I really just 100% go and see that it's been completed, because I do want your honest feedback on this. I'm sorry, I have sneezing dogs, I have whining cats, there's a cricket outside that won't stop. Whew. Anyhow, it's that kind of week already, I guess. So the course reflection, again, it's just really asking you to give that kind of feedback that will be helpful to future students. So please put some time into it. It shouldn't take super long, but it is asking for, there are some multiple choice, but then there are also some short answers, just so I can get a grasp on what your experience was and how to potentially improve that in future courses. Okay. So going back to our weekly module, again, that's essentially all we have on the agenda this week. I do want to make a final note that we're kind of past the point in terms of you know, I've seen all of those professors on TikTok, teachers, all that kind of thing, posting about getting that email at the end of the semester from a student who's missed the entire semester and wants all the assignments. I don't expect that from any of y'all because everybody has been contributing, everybody has been working hard, and now there's a cat eating. Anyhow, sorry for all the background noise. Now is the time to just make sure that your grades are updated, right? We can't go back and redo courses or redo assignments and those kinds of things that were missed. But if you do see assignments that don't match your understanding of the grade, the expectations, that's when you want to reach out to me. I don't have the bandwidth, I think, to handle the emails that may come in about redoing assignments, reworking assignments, that kind of thing, because we did have various opportunities throughout the semester, as well as those bonus credit assignments. But again, I'm not super concerned in this course because everybody's just been, doing what you need to do from the get-go. So just let me know what you need to make it through the final week successfully. Let me know if you're seeing any grades that are concerning based on your experience of submitting those. But I want you to definitely put a lot of time, effort, attention into perhaps those other courses you have for those final grades, final exams, those kinds of things, because our course reflection really is just meant to be kind of low-key because you've done so much of the hard work. And you can really see that in not only your journal collections, which I'm working through, but also those multimedia projects that just shows, some of you have said, I'm not creative, I don't have any creative hobbies, but you are putting forth your ideas in a very creative manner, and I appreciate them. And I appreciate that y'all have, kind of banded together to celebrate one another and, look at those ideas. So congratulations on a wonderful semester. Thanks for all that you've done. Thanks for your kindness and patience throughout all of these weeks, and good luck this week. And, I'm here. Keep in touch if you need anything, just let me know.